Welcome back to Adventures with Rosie and welcome to our home for the next 2 months. Check this place out. So we've decided to settle down for a bit.
Yep, we're going to stick around here in Kaiteriteri. We're at the Kaiteriteri Beach Reserve at the moment, right on the beach. It's beautiful here. It feels like summer. Eh?
Yeah, it's so nice. It's kind of funny because we did post that video, the last video you saw, where we moaned about the weather. And then we came to the beach, it rained for a bit, and now it's like summer outside.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah. Even when the forecast says it's going to be rainy, it tends to be beautiful for 90% of the day. So
yeah.
We're very happy to be here.
So we're going to be here for 2 months. We're on a powered site here. Basically, it seems like most people here are full-timers, eh? Or like here for the winter. You can't go right up the front like we were in the summer.
You've got to avoid the first 3 rows.
First 3 rows, yeah.
But that's still less than a minute to the beach.
We can see the beach out the window, which is nice.
Yeah.
We're on power, which is awesome. So we're actually quite surprised. It costs $115 for the 2 of us for a week here, which if you think a top 10, like in Christchurch, a top 10 was like $45, $50 a night. So $115 for a week is pretty decent.
Yeah.
One thing for us as well is our hot water we can switch on to electric, and also our fridge is a 3-way fridge. So we currently got the hot water and the fridge running on electric, just on power. So we're only using a bit of gas for cooking, and it's kind of working out really well, eh?
And there's grey water dump sites. Sort of every 5th campsite has one. Yeah. So it's super easy to dump grey water. Fresh water's on our site. We've got laundry facilities here. $2 for a wash, $2 for a dry, which is the cheapest we've found anywhere.
Yeah, it's $2 for an hour of the dryer as well, which is pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Good showers, eh?
Really good showers. Yeah. This place is awesome. Yeah.
We just kick the kids outside, let them run around. It seems pretty safe and secure, eh?
Everyone loves coming over and chatting to the kids and say how nice it is to have them running around, so it's always a bonus.
Another cool thing as well about staying put for 2 months, or 2 things actually, we've got a postal address now.
Yes.
So that's pretty exciting. And also we've enrolled Harvey in kindy.
So he's in kindy in Motueka. He goes 2 days a week, so it's just enough for him to get some interaction with kids his own age, and he's really been craving having some time away from the girls, I think, and playing with some kids that are at a similar level to him. So he's had his first day last week and it all went really well. He's excited to go back next week as well.
And it was pretty painless, eh? We just explained to the kindy, hey, we're here for 2 months. In New Zealand, that's covered, eh? That number of hours is covered by the government.
Up to 20 hours a week.
Up to 20 hours.
So, but because he's doing Te Kura correspondence school as well, he can only do 12 hours a week in kindy before he no longer qualifies for correspondence.
So 2 6-hour days is pretty good.
Yeah.
They were really accommodating, actually. We just kind of said, hey, we're here for 2 months. They were like, sign these papers, show us some forms, and
they showed
drop
us
them
around.
off.
Yep, there's guinea pigs and budgies and
huge sandpit
chickens
and
stuff.
They'll eat together and stuff as well. It's quite a nice kindergarten. So so that's us for the next couple of months. I'll show you around the campground now, show you the beach. Let's go have a look. You can get a sense behind me of how big this campground actually is. In the summer this would all be full, right? But yeah, just huge. This place is absolutely massive. They only let you stay in the sort of front third of it maybe, just so that the grass can recoup and stuff down the back, and you're nice and close to the amenities and beach and everything like that. So yeah, pretty awesome spot. So one thing I do really like about this campground is there are loads of these kind of blue drains all over the place. Freshwater tap there and a drain, but you can dump your grey water in there. Not your cassette waste from your toilet, but any of your grey water, you know, shower, dishes, that sort of water, you can dump down those drains. There is one of those right by our campsite, like right on the corner of it, and so all I need to do to empty our tanks is basically just fill our little rollaway tank, walk about 6 meters and dump it in the hole, and do that a few times. I could probably actually buy a long hose now that I think of it, but yeah, that's super handy. That's one kind of annoying thing about the RV life, is having to deal with your tanks, but if you've got fresh water and a place to put your grey water just by your caravan, then makes it a whole lot easier. There are also 2 places you can dump your cassette toilets here, and they're kind of just a 2-minute walk from the caravan. So I just wait till both our cassettes are full, our main one and our spare one, do the old walk of shame, trundling them behind me to the campground, through the campground past everyone, having a beer at 5 o'clock, me with my 2 cassettes, and dump them over there. So not a big deal. So that's going to be a game changer over the next couple of months, is not having to hitch the caravan up to drive somewhere to empty tanks, basically. Pretty happy about that. So this is the stunning main beach here in Kaiteriteri. Just a stone's throw from that campground. You may have recalled actually that we came here with Chelsea's family earlier on in the year, April. It was pretty busy then, big boats coming in, taking people up into the Abel Tasman National Park. We actually did some walks up there as well. If you want to check that video out, I'll link it up here. But yeah, really busy in the summer, but still quite a cool vibe. Kids played for ages in this little stream here, and yeah, just a real awesome vibe in the summer. In the winter, it's still pretty beautiful. It actually gets icy here in the morning, believe it or not. There's been like frosts on this beach early in the morning, so we rug the kids up and run around. It doesn't matter how cold it is. If you're by the water, it seems to make you feel pretty good. So yeah, pretty lucky to have this place all to ourselves. There's a few people down there we're sharing the beach with, but other than that, yeah, look at that, paradise. Alright, so in terms of facilities outside of the campground, we've got this awesome playground here, which at this time of year is very quiet. Harvey nags either Chelsea or I to come here multiple times a day with him and play, but it's fenced, so you can kind of just sit and have a coffee and let the kids run riot, which is quite nice. There's also a flying fox that way, a mini golf. You can pay to have around a mini golf. There's a small shop just back in here which sells all your usual like milk and bread and all that sort of thing. Also does ice creams, coffees, that sort of thing, so it's quite handy. They also do the swapper gas bottles, the propane bottles we use for cooking in Rosie. They have this service where you can swap them over, which is quite handy, so you don't have to go all the way to town. And there's also a couple of little self-service petrol and diesel pumps there for doing your own fuel, which is good. So yeah, loads of facilities here, which is quite nice. And anything else, you just go to town for, I guess. It's pretty amazing to see how quiet it is here during the week. Like I was saying earlier, we were here in summer, but not even summer, like April. I want to say it was April, so it was still cranking here in April, around the Easter holidays time. Heaps of people here. In the weekends it's like there's a few people around, but on a weekday like today, it's Tuesday afternoon today, nobody here. Which is kind of nice, get the place to yourselves.
So this is our home for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, thank you for coming along and checking out where we're going to spend the remaining weeks of winter. Videos aren't going to stop, we've got plenty to do in the area. Budget video coming out in a few days as well, for those of you that are interested. And then we're going to hit the ground running in September.
Exciting.
See you then.
See ya.
Thanks for watching.